is there a reason why you didn't cash out yet and you're leasing? Can you just let us know a little bit about that? Because
Well,
I know there's a lot of ways to make money. I was just thinking your mindset. That's all.
right. Okay. Well, the situation was this. Okay, I went through bankruptcy. All right,
Okay.
and you know how bankruptcy is, and you.
And I don't want to pry into your personal, but anything you wish you would have done a little bit different uh, now that you've been through that scenario, or was it just completely life happened and that was pretty much what the end of it? Is there
Well,
anything you think you could have controlled or done different?
yes, I should have. I should have just. I used to. I'm eating my own words. I should have saved my money.
What's up, mother truckers? You are now watching the Asian Mai Show live.
What's going on, the truckers? Welcome to the Asian Mai Show. Today we are here with life of Joshua trucking and banking. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, sir. How you doing, brother? Well, the more money you can save, the better off you will be. You know, because we are here making. We do make good money. Okay, no matter where you work at, it's all good money. It's better money than what you was making before you got into trucking, if that's the case. But you gotta save, man. You gotta save. You gotta be humble, and you gotta understand. Okay, this is what I want to do. You don't know what the economy is gonna do for one. But if you get into the game, you'll be a company driver. So it don't matter what the economy gonna do because you gotta automatically still gotta pay you. So I would just
Mm.
get into it right now, man. If you watching these, my show, his show, whatever, or you just watching YouTube or other drivers, and you thinking about getting into this game, this business, now you gotta understand this business is hard work. It's nothing easy. Nobody gonna give you anything. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I would do it. I would do it, man. It's the best job I ever had in my life. And I don't want to do nothing else. I done got lazy. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, I'm talking about, man. That's what's
I
up.
love
That's
it,
what's up.
man. I love it.
That's
Yeah,
what's
you
up.
gotta love what you do. You have to love what you do to get your money.
No, see, I love that, man. What's crazy though? Like, there's a lot of haters in this game. Like,
Hmm.
what do you think? What do you think people's personality is like? Why you think people? Do you think people want others to lose, or do you just think that uh, they're working their ass off and they're not making that type of money, so they just hating? What are your thoughts about that, man? Because I see that a lot.
Well, the haters, they're gonna hate. And it's just nowhere around it. No matter if you can show them you're making $1 million a week, somebody's gonna
Mm.
always say, "Well, I'm making $3 million a week." You know, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's just always gonna have a comeback. But one thing about me, man, like people tell me I was crazy for getting this truck because I leased a truck. Okay, but I did what's best for my situation. You're not driving
Okay.
this truck. You don't have the keys to this truck. So
Okay.
I did what's best for me. So you got one people got to understand. You got to be happy with yourself. Nobody's gonna pay your bills but yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I want people to really understand. Don't worry about the haters. The haters are my motivation. I'm gonna get up every day, drive this truck, and make my money because I'm gonna be laughing at the haters when I'm at the bank, cash, getting at the ATM.
Mm.
I'm dancing at the ATM. They don't want to know what they
Mm.
think I'm crazy when I go to Lowe's or TA. What's wrong with this fool? Cause it's Friday, baby.
Oh man, So tell me this. So I thought
Okay.
this was very interesting because you would recommend most people if they can to cash out on a truck, but in this particular truck you are driving, you said you are leasing this particular one. Is that correct?
Right.
And
Yeah, I'm leasing it.
so is there a reason why you didn't cash out yet and you're leasing? Can you just let us know a little bit about that? Because
Well,
I know there's a lot of ways to make money. I was just thinking your mindset. That's all.
right. Okay. Well, the situation was this. Okay, I went through bankruptcy. All right,
Okay.
and you know how bankruptcy is, and you can't have money in the bank, stuff like that. So, I just went on that truck. I didn't want to cash out, but I didn't have the cash to cash out. So
Mm.
I only put 5K down, $5,035. I drove off the lot, no credit check, brand new truck. Truck had 4 miles on it. Zero, literally 4 miles. Drove off the lot.
Mm.
I got
See,
51,000 on the truck now. So
no, that's what's up. And so I think this is a beautiful for people just to know. Trucking and banking wants you to go out and make your own. And if you can, if you can get a cash truck, get a cash truck, because I heard that from your own mouth. But like you just and I apologize, man. I didn't want to pry too much into your personal, but dealing with bankruptcies, that's gotta make it hard to get a truck. So you doing what you can to come back up, right?
Right, true.
And so I respect that, man. So, Trucking and Bacon over here saying, look, if you could come out and buy a truck cash, go do that. But if you're going through some things like life happens, because life happens, man, then you got to do what works best for you. That's why I think, and you tell me what your thoughts about this are, Josh. People hate on companies like Swift, Western Express. But at the end of the day, if you're in a situation in your personal life where no trucking company will touch you, but Western Express will, can you really say that's a bad company? Right?
No,
that's
it's not.
Best.
It's not. I'm not saying it's a bad company because I got a buddy over there right now in the flatbed division.
Yeah. And see, and that's the thing. It's like sometimes the best option, like this is just my opinion. Sometimes your best option is the best option because it's the best option for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I didn't, so thinking about that, I just think that's dope, man, that you would tell people, look, if you could grab a cash truck, go get a cash truck. But in your particular situation, you're working on some personal things. So that's why you went out and got a lease truck first. And that makes sense, man. So that's what's up, man. We just have a grown man talk here. That's dope, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. If I had the cash, I probably would have bought a cash truck. I mean, you don't have that kind of cash if you're going through bankruptcy. You're already down and out in your situation. So where are you going to get that kind of cash? Because guess what? One thing about bankruptcy, if you had that kind of cash, why you to pay your bills? You see what I'm saying? So I had to do what's best for me. Now, bankruptcy is this short. I'm good. My debt is gone. I don't have any overhead at all. So that's why I'm able to afford the truck and able to run and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad the good Lord gave me a second chance at this run because I've been in the guy, like I said, 12 years. It wasn't no but the Lord allowed me to get this truck. You know what I'm saying? And real talk, because some people don't understand business. Some business is going to prevail, some business is going to fail. You know how many people with this COVID right now are out of business and they've been in business 20, 30 years? Yeah. Life happens.
So what do you have to say to people that are going through bankruptcy right now and feel like there's no way out? I mean, you've been through it. Any advice for those people?
Just keep pushing. That's all I can tell you. There's find ways to save money. Because one thing about bankruptcy, they're going to teach you in the course of how much money to save, and they got courses on like you should cut back on eating, you should cut back on going out and stuff like that. You should cut back on like clothing, stuff like that. They'll teach you how to actually save money, and that's what you should do. You're coming back up, just save your money. If you get $200-$300, save it.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. And I don't want to pry into your personal, but anything you wish you would have done a little bit different now that you've been through that scenario, or was it just completely life happened and that was pretty much what the end of it? Is there anything you think you could have controlled or done different?
Yes, I should have. I'm eating my own words. I should have saved my money. That's point blank. I should have saved my money. I was in a situation where I was back against the wall, where I was I'm making money at JB Hunt. I was at JB Hunt.
Okay.
Not to talk down on them or anything. If you're doing good, JB Hunt is by far make your money. But for me, I was getting a lot of referrals. I mean, they was paying me $1,000 referral. I was getting like 6-7 referrals every week.
Damn, where was that money going? If you don't mind me asking, all that
I blew it. Bro, point blank, I blew it. And a lot of guys won't tell you that. They won't tell you that. But I blew it. Okay. And I had more overhead than I had money. You see what I'm saying? See, and then when you're in that situation, when you got more overhead than you have money, you find yourself filing bankruptcy. And that's what a lot of people fail to do. They have the house note, they got the car note, they got this, they got that. They buying all this, buying bundles and all this stuff. Okay,
Mm.
but if you don't never sit down, write it down, take time out your day to actually see how much money you have actually coming in versus what going out, then you're like, okay, well, I can't do it. I can afford it.
Mm.
I gotta let some go. So
I
I want
I heard
people
that.
out here to really win. If you out here and you're in a bad situation, please, please go get some advice or you can call me and I'll let you know what's going on and what you should do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people out here don't know what to do.
I feel you. I feel you, man. Because I feel, Josh, like I was in the same situation. Like I felt like I always had to, like, not flex things, but I felt like I had to have things to feel important. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole life, I've been broke. I've been poor my whole life. So I always wanted something that was mine so that I could let the world know, like, look, I'm a somebody. And that was my
Right,
own mind. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my
right.
own mind. I was spending money left and right, going to the bars. Oh, rounds on me. And then when we look back, no one's buying me drinks back. You know what I'm saying? I got fake friends
Mm-hmm.
around me, and when the money stopped, they were gone. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right.
and so I grew up myself, like, dude, it's cool. Like having something. Hey, when I look at a car now, I go, what's the warranty on the car? Let me sit in this. Is the seat comfortable? You know what I'm saying? Is not like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this right here, this is a name brand. It's gonna look good on, you know what I'm saying? Nah, nah, nah. I'd be like, wait a minute. I could get the same car, but with
Mm-hmm.
heated seats for less. I'm gonna get that Hyundai right now. you know?
Right, that's what I'm saying. And what it was, I was living above my means. And this is point blank, I was.
Mm,
I'm not saying I had much, but I had more than what I probably could afford.
mm.
It just comes, it's just the truth in me. You know what I'm saying? And I went through it. I dealt with it. I never let it get me down. Now I came back up. I'm pushing. I'm making good money. So hey, life is great. You know.
Hey, I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you. I think that's what, we need to talk about more on YouTube in general for truckers is not how to just get the money, but you're gonna make money. But you're gonna
Right.
make more money than you've ever made in your life. It's almost like rapper, basketball, sport players. It's like entertainers. They start making money that they've never seen before, and the first thing they want to do is start flexing it, start spending it, start buying moms everything. And I know that's great to take care of family, but you got to take care of yourself too. And I think I'm gonna start talking about that a little bit more too because you're gonna get money out here, but just because you're gonna get it, what are you gonna do with it? How are you gonna flip that
Right.
and make it
Right.
10x?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got to think about it. You got these drivers making all this money, but what are you putting back for taxes? What are you putting
Ooh.
back for maintenance? You see what I'm saying? What are you putting back for whatever if the truck break down? Or what are you putting back for your wife bills or your old lady bills, your kids? What are you putting back? Because you, like I say, you can make $5,000 a week. By next week, you ain't got but $2. You might got a problem.
Mm, it's one of them things, Josh, where it's like, you know, out here we sacrificing a lot of time, and I think that's almost the gift and the curse of trucking over the road is you out on the road 2 to 3 months. So when you get home, you want to buy your kids, you want to show your wife all this money you trucking and banking and doing, and then that
Right,
becomes a
right.
problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That becomes a
yeah,
problem. So for all you guys and gals watching this, just know you are gonna make some serious money out here. But just
oh yeah,
know, like, how you gonna flip that and how you gonna keep it.
right. Yeah, and it's a lot of guys that got problems with saving. I was one of them. But I talked to my CPA, which I got accountant, and he said, "Hey man, just take your time, and just if you can put $5, $20, $10, whatever you can put up, man, just challenge yourself to see can you hold that to the next week, to the end of the month, to the rest of the year."
Mm,
He said, "Just challenge yourself because,
mm,
like I said, just like that pay stub, 2,600. Okay, take the truck note out, you're gonna leave you about 1,800. Now,
mm,
the truck note, now this whatever, you got to pay that, and then you got to say, okay, well, damn, I need to live for me. I got to have me a couple dollars. I got to take my old lady out, do what I got to do for her.
right.
But you spend it, you started spending, 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 and you're not saving, and that can come up becomes a problem, a major problem.
Man, you
You
know, you
know,
right. Shoot, you right about that. And I think the big one that people need to start having conversations with is their partner. You know, I don't care who your partner is, but you need to sit down with your partner for real, and have that real conversation. Like, look, baby, I know it looked like I'm making 20,000 a month, okay, but it ain't
hmm
$20,000 a month. I need you to help me hold this down because that was my problem. Now I'm talking my own life. You know, I can only speak for myself. I was telling my girl, baby, I made 30,000 on this low, baby. We got this. Next thing you know, what she doing at home? Spending all the profits. Why? Because I put that in her head. I put that in
right,
her head that we're winning. You know what I'm saying?
right,
She going out buying Gucci bag and Coach, and then next thing you know, I get home and I'm like, wait a minute, it wasn't 30,000. I had to pay labor, I had to pay fuel. Shoot, I broke a expensive painting. Okay, next thing you know, that 30,000 was really 8,000. But my
damn,
girl just spent 5,000 on shopping. You know what I'm
damn,
saying?
yeah,
And so I think that's an issue that you need to have some. I don't care who your partner is, whoever that is you love, for real. Make sure that they are on board and they understand what you're doing out here. You know, there's a
hmm
game plan. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because you and I have been out here about the same amount of time, Josh, and it's
hmm
like I was a fool. I only started game planning with my girl about 4 years ago. Imagine if I did this for the other 6. Man, we would have so much damn money in the bank. You know, I wouldn't even have to truck drive no more. But no, I still got to go truck drive. I still got to, you know what I'm saying? And
right,
so,
yeah.
you know, it's
Man,
it's
because
it's
I want to
crazy.
retire. When I get ready to retire, I don't want to have to be working, going try to find a job or just something to do. You know, I want to retire and travel, man, and have go on vacations and live good, comfortable. You know, and
Hell yeah.
if you keep spending, because I talked to this lady in Walmart, man, she's 80. Well, no, she's like 74 years old. She's still just stood up at the door or whatever. She looked good, but she said, you know what?
Hmm.
She said I make good money all my life. Cause she's from Chicago, and she said she moved to Mississippi, and she was it was hard for her to find a job or whatever, you know, and she just spent all her life savings. Now she got to work at Walmart. I don't want to live like that.
And shoot, hey, that's real because you guys put this in the comments, okay? If you're not embarrassed to put in the comments, all you mother truckers out there right now, if you got hurt and you couldn't truck drive right now, how much money really coming in a month? You know what I'm saying? You know what
Right,
I'm saying? And I'm sorry to say, no disrespect to nobody, but as truck drivers, we doing that sweat equity, and that sweat equity is whatever you physically work for, you make. And so we
right,
need to get on that corporate America money and get that passive income, right?
right,
You got to take that money from what you're making from trucking and have that money start making you money, right? I don't care what
right.
it is, real estate, stocks, I don't give a shit, a YouTube channel. But I'm sorry, man. Most of us out here, when we don't truck drive and we get hurt, something happen, you making $0, okay?
Zero
And that's no
dollars.
disrespect. $0. And then your ass is gonna work at Walmart too. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's the road that everyone's headed, you know?
Right. Yeah.
And so
And yeah.
go ahead, brother.
I said, and then you got to think about your kids if you have
Ooh.
any. You see what I'm saying? What are you gonna leave them? Like I said, what if you get off this truck, you fall off the top step, and you break your collarbone, you break your leg, hip, whatever? What you gonna do?
Mm,
How the truck
mm,
payment's gonna get paid, or you got the cash truck? How the insurance gonna get paid? You know, how you gonna pay your light, water, gas? You know, you got to work with a
mm,
cup out here, but that's only gonna last for so long.
mm.
You know?
That's legit, man. And so I don't want to pry into your business, but
Okay.
what game plan are you working on so that when you get out of this truck, that
I want
money's
to get.
gonna start
I
coming
want
in?
to. I want to get in the real estate and open up a car lot. That's my dream. That's what I want to do. I want to buy a house and flip them and sell them and rent them out. That's what I want to do.
Ooh, hey, I'm a little bit, I'm not an expert, but I'm in the real estate game a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And so I'll
Right.
tell you guys this right now. Everyone can apply for their first home and get an FHA loan and only got to put down 3.5%. Now, just notice, everybody, when you get this FHA loan, there's one rule. You got to buy a single family home. But a single family home in the definitions of the real estate game is a single, a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex. So you could actually go out with 3.5% down, go buy a fourplex, rent out 3 of them, live in one, and then repeat, rinse and repeat. I got homies that own 5, 6 fourplexes, and they just chilling. And you could do that with 3.5% down. And I'm going to keep it real that people that don't know. When I was 28, I'm 35 now. I owned 16 units. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My house is like, it was cashed out. I bought my mom a house cash. I did all this. And you know what? I made a mistake. I took all my money. I took that extra 300,000 I had, Josh, and I bought my parents a house in Texas, and I felt so good about myself. I was feeling good, but guess what? I was out of money. And when I was out of money, guess what happened? Now I can't leverage that money. And at the end, how am I going to help my family if I got no more money? Because money is a tool for leverage. Right. So that's the problem I had. And that's the problem a lot of sports people have, and anyone that comes up on some money. I sold all my properties, came out with 300,000 cash, bought my parents a house, felt so good about myself, but now I had no more money to make me more money. See? Right. And so I don't want you guys to go down that same road and start doing these things for your family and your kids right away. Don't do that. Make sure you put that stuff into things that will actually make money so that it'll just rinse and repeat itself. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's what that is.
It basically be like bulletproof, you know.
Hey, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Like I said, what you put in is what you get out. So I want everybody to win. There's no this. I'm not hating on nobody. Hatred is for people that don't want to see you succeed. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So just keep pushing. If you got people hating on you, you got family members hating on you, you got other truckers hating on you, just keep pushing. You don't have to prove them wrong. Prove yourself right. You see what I'm saying? So I want everybody to just take time out, assess your situation. If you want to be in a better situation, just give me a call. We can talk about it. We can, we can put you where you need to be if I have that connection. So, and that's it, man. I want everybody to succeed, man. Please do good.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.